and I'm here to talk about megastructures and the use of CFD turbulence models for the evaluation of wind-induced fatigue loads. The main focus of our study is the exploration of the potential use of CFD models for the assessment of wind-induced fatigue loads in large steel structures, and this will be performed by literature review. So our final goal is to find a viable path to connect the different topics such as the wind calculations with the CFD, fatigue calculations, and the workshop climate control. So a little background. In recent years, many factors have pushed the structures to become much larger, and these factors are the constant increase in hardware and software resources, the growth of design standards and of design skills, and the improvement of materials. As the structures become larger, wind action becomes also more important, and the structures become more subject to wind vibrations. Therefore, they are also much subject to fatigue. This is, in fact, requested by all major standards in Europe, such as 1993, 1090, and 1990, which introduced the concept of consequence class. And so, for large structure, which have a large consequence, it is almost automatic that the fatigue calculation must be performed. Also, the size affects the possibility of presence of notches and imperfections, as proven by the video graph. With the introduction of fatigue calculations, there are profound implications in all the process, including the design and the production. In fact, let's consider a typical large civil structure, which has at least 5,000 tons of steel, and with a rough evaluation of 10 welds per ton, the number of welds becomes very high. In order to be compliant with the Euro code, 20 checks per weld must be performed by using nominal stress. And so the number of checks becomes very large, and there is a large computational effort involved. Once the calculations are finished, however, the process is not done, because when the structure is built in the workshop, the inspection works and the control depends on the level of utilization by fatigue, as specified by EN 1090. And for each weld, it is necessary to evaluate if a repair must be performed by using fracture calculations, as introduced by EEW guidelines. So, despite all these requirements, the treatment of the damage under the dynamic loading of wind is still not a sufficiently developed subject. In fact, EN 1991 only provides this equation, which provides the number of cycles for determined stress level. In scientific literature, instead, there are many approaches in time domain and in frequency domain. And many of these approaches use wind tunnels to evaluate relevant features of the flow. Wind tunnel is, however, not a design tool, as it is characterized by high cost and longer times. So we were interested in exploring the possibility of using the CFD models, which are a design tool on desktop, in place of the wind tunnel for the evaluation of fatigue. This is a process that has not been performed in literature. So we wanted to perform a review about calculation of fatigue for a large steel structure subject to wind. And then another review regarding CFD applications to large steel structures, in order to understand if CFD tools are able to provide the information required to calculate fatigue. So a brief introduction to CFD models. CFD are a tool to calculate the real load flow. Ideally, the analytical solution to Navier-Stokes would provide all information about turbulent flow, but this is impossible for real complex flow. So in reality, there is a need to model a portion of the flow. And as you can see in the figures, different models, such as RANS and LESS, provide different features of the flow. But for many applications, RANS models, which are the most easier, have permitted to calculate the wind for real-world application with success. RANS models have the characteristic of having 10 unknowns and 4 equations. So many models have been proposed for this closure problem. About wind-induced fatigue damage calculation, 2 main approaches have been proposed. One in frequency domain, which involves the probability of the fluctuating stress related to different values of mean wind velocity. Then a probabilistic counting method is used, and finally the damage is calculated. This type of methods is very efficient and elegant, but very difficult to use in complex applications. So it's very difficult to use for large-scale structures. The second type is time domain based methods, which are computationally more demanding but conceptually much easier. They start from time series, which may be synthetic or real, from wind tunnel or CFD. Then a rainflow cycle counting is used, and the total damage is calculated. This type of methods is that generally used by traditional fatigue theory and by standards. So let's start with a brief review of the wind-induced fatigue analysis that we have found in literature. We found analysis about slender buildings, long-span bridges, and stadiums and roofs. These are typical examples of large steel structures. For the first 2 analyses, a frequency domain-based analysis has been performed. And both analyses use information from a wind tunnel. The third analysis involved a stadium, the Stade de France in Paris, and used a time domain-based analysis by performing a rainflow cycle counting on the stress obtained from a fan model loaded with the pressures from the wind tunnel. About the CFD application to wind to civil structures, there are many applications, so just a few examples. You can see here the contour that is a typical result of the velocities in a real complex situation. And you can see here that different models provide different time series. More complex models are able to catch all the irregularities of the flow, while easier models only calculate the mean value and model all the turbulence. So not all CFD models are able could be used for time domain based calculation of fatigue. There are applications also for long-span bridges and large roofs. What's important to notice is that both RANS and LES models, which are 2 types of CFD models, were able to provide a good estimate of aerodynamic parameters compared to wind tunnels. LES models were able to catch irregularities in time histories, so they could also be used for the evaluation of the time series. LES models are, however, much more computationally expensive than RANS, and this is very important for the application to large steel structures, as the computational problem is one of the most important. So, what we found with this study is that the required information about the flow can be provided by CFD methods instead of wind tunnel. With both frequency domain and time domain analysis. And about time domain methods, CFD models could be used as a basis for determining synthetic Monte Carlo time series, or CFD could provide the time series of pressures as direct result with the projection of the fatigue spectrum from the short length of the test to the life of the structure. Further developments of this study will include the comparison of the damage calculated by direct rainfall cycle counting of the results of different CFD models, because it is our interest to reduce the computational effort. And other further development would be the introduction of hybrid models, which will resolve only the most important features of the flow, while modeling all the portion which is not relevant for fatigue. So by implementing a priori determination of the important parts. So I would like to thank you for your attention.